Hello, here we are at IMEX 2016 in the video corner, and I'm here with Rosa Garriga Mora, who is, and I'm very proud to say this, the first ever meeting architect hired for that position. Congratulations, Rosa.
Thank
Congratulations.
you so much.
How are you
Thank
feeling?
you. Very proud as well, yeah, because I still remember the first time I read your book, which it's roughly 5 years ago or 6 years ago, yeah, and you were, I think it was at the end of the book where you said, I hope that in the near future we're gonna have this kind of role, in companies. And at that time I was looking for a job, but this position was not available, and
True, things develop slowly, but you being hired as a meeting architect based on a job description that is really fitting the discipline of meeting architecture, I think is wonderful. So, who hired you?
So Kenneth Group, which is one of the largest PCOs, is the leader in medical and scientific congresses. We do international congresses, in all continents, from a few thousand to even 10,000 people. And we have. Yeah.
And so the role of a meeting architect obviously is to identify objectives and then design the meeting based on those, and then of course also measuring at the end, and so the entire process.
Correct.
How does it work with a large medical conference? Because that's a huge machine, which is probably slow to turn.
Yes, that's a very good question, and what we are doing is really assuring the client that we're gonna start with small steps, with small changes, just at least as far as they feel comfortable with, let's say. Yeah, but it's all about starting with objectives and making sure everything we do fits their overall objectives. But
and you've been involved in, you've done a lot of things around return on investment also with Ellingham, which is also really important in designing meetings. And
totally.
As a meeting architect, obviously you're responsible for that. Do you have, do you have like tools and things that you do with those kind of conferences?
Yes, exactly. So this is very good. And what I was going to say is that maybe in the past, meeting planners were used to the conversation of, okay, I want to have X number of participants, this amount of money from sponsors, this number of exhibitors, and my conversation, we still have that conversation, but mine is totally different. I ask them, what's your mission? In this case, it's medical congresses, so I don't speak about financial ROI, but I speak about the mission and vision of the society. And then how do the behavior of the participants after the Congress helps to meet that vision. And that's why the ROI methodology has brought me a very good framework to think about behavioral change.
Very good. And of course, this is very early because you've been